Right. So Karachi United has been around now for 20 years. A lot of people don't know that, but we started as a bunch of weekend footballers who wanted to come and play together, and slowly we started to put structure around it. I must mention Taha Ali Zai, who's been instrumental in the continuity of Karachi United, and then somewhere around 2003, we started a youth academy that sort of gave it more structure. We were no longer just a team, we were now a real club. And then immediately after that, we started the Karachi League. And since then, we've started a bunch of formats, forums for competition, whether that be for schools, for clubs. And in 2010, we started our youth academy where we started to nurture talent. So yeah, it's been a long road, and it was a selfish motive where we started. We all just wanted to play, and over time it grew bigger than all of us, and took on a life of its own, and it now has hundreds of alumni, and it makes a difference to a lot of people's lives on a day-to-day basis. So as part of our CSR activities, Karachi United actually operates 10 centers in the inner city areas. These include Mangupir, Malir, Liari, and so on. We have about 1,000 kids that we cater to in these areas. These kids play football for free. They also get some support from us in terms of life skills and education. However, what Karachi United gets out of it is we take the most talented of those kids and we bring them to the academy. Our academy is housed at our own stadium, and there are also kids from the affluent side of society who are part of the academy, who are talented kids, and they come together and we try to nurture talent at the Karachi United Stadium. Our long-term goal is to develop international quality footballers, but I think there's some work still left to be done on that. Ironically, the top 5 and the bottom 5% of Pakistan is into football. If you look at the advent of the Premier League, Dish TV, all of them have come together to make international football a reality in Pakistan. In fact, on any given day, I think you have more options for football today than you do for cricket. And we've been a little unlucky with the recent course of events where international cricket is not even coming to Karachi anymore, Pakistan anymore. So football really takes on a lot of, takes on a significant role in the society today. I think there are probably more fans in terms of watching football in the younger generation than maybe even for cricket. So football by far is the fastest growing sport. I would even say that its popularity is going to rival cricket if it doesn't already do so. So our most recent international tour was to Football Club Barcelona in Spain. This is our 4th trip. In the past, we've gone to Charlton Athletic, we've gone to Aspire in Qatar, and a couple of other places. This was a tour where we got a chance to get training from Barcelona coaches. As coaches, we got a chance to rub shoulders with them and learn from them. We took 44 kids. 2 of them were from our academy, from the centers. In fact, there were 9 kids from the academy, but 2 of them were from the inner city areas. And they are talented kids, and we took them along because we thought that they would benefit from it. Overall, I thought as an organization we benefited significantly. The kids got a chance to play with Barcelona coaches. As coaches, we got a chance to learn from them in terms of the language that they use, the way they set up practice, the end goals that they have in mind, and how they explain it to the kids that they're training. So yeah, it was really, it was quite a beneficial trip, I mean, holistically. Other than just being in a nice place and being able to, visit a European city with all our kids, and everything was a great feeling. Having said that, we also got a chance to play competitive matches with local clubs in Barcelona and their academies. And I'm very proud to say that we fared decently. We lost a few, but we also won a few games, and I thought we did pretty well. So I've always loved football. As a kid, I wanted to become a footballer. We often talked about it, but we never had these facilities, and we wished we did. And we'd like to provide those for the next generation. To be honest with you, if I told you that this is all as per plan, I would not be correct. We wanted to come and play football ourselves. And at one point, the club became bigger than all of us. My colleagues, Taha and Imran, are as much part of it or more than as me. And over the last 20 years, we've worked on it a little bit at a time. And today it's at a place where we're very proud of what we've been able to do. But there's a long way to go. We want to develop international standard footballers in Pakistan. And for that, we're going to restructure and we're going to keep improving our system so we can deliver that. One of our mandates is to develop the community through sports, and one part of that would be to create football as an industry. If you look at the various activities that we do, there are already at least hundreds of people that we hire from time to time in different capacities, whether they are referees, match commissioners, on-field doctors, groundsmen. So there's already opportunity for employment, but sadly football is still not a real industry in Pakistan, and that's one thing that we would like to achieve within our lifetimes, where we can see where a kid can choose football as a way of making a living, whether it be as a professional footballer or as a person associated with the game of football. So I'm very proud to say that we have a women's pro team, and they are probably the best team in Pakistan. But because of lack of infrastructure in terms of competition, they don't get that recognition. Hopefully that will change in the years to come. As part of our mandate to develop talent, we also have youth girls as part of the youth academy, where they come in and they practice. We got an opportunity for Barcelona, and we decided to take 4 of our girls with us, and they were part of all the trainings, they were part of all the grooming that we got in Barcelona. And to be honest with you, it's something that we're very proud of, and we feel that this is an area that not only will empower females, but also create awareness amongst the younger crowds about taking up sport, which will help you gain confidence, which will help you with your health, and I think will help them make better citizens of this country. And all my life I've supported Arsenal, but my first answer is Karachi United. And then they say, no, a real club, and I tell them that this is as real as any club gets. But anyway, so Karachi United is my favorite club. I believe that there's a long way to go, but the end of the tunnel is very bright. There is a lot of talent in this country. It's about nurturing that talent. A small example of that is that we've been able to get requests from foreign clubs about our players. We've actually been able to get a firm request for 2 under-13s to be transferred to London to play for Charlton Athletic. Things didn't work out back then for various reasons, but the reality is that if you give these kids the right environment and you nurture them with the right techniques, you can build that talent. You don't need to have 200 years of tradition, or you don't have to be Brazilian to become international. If you give them the right atmosphere, the right impetus, I believe that we can create international footballers out of Pakistan. And it would be a very proud moment for me when we can start to export that talent to the rest of the world. Well, we do get some support. We have a good relationship with the PFF. We have the city government has allotted us a stadium for our use, and we do get support on and off. But we also get a lot of support from our community, from our patrons, parents of all the children that come and play here. So we get a lot of support. Some of it is monetary support, some of it is time, and a lot of people will offer support because they feel that this is something that does well for the society. And I think one of the best things maybe we can discuss is the assimilation between within the community. We have a lot of divides that within the Pakistani community for various reasons, and I don't want to get into why they are, but it is a mandate for us to bring the different divides, break down the walls, and bring different people from different backgrounds together. And we feel sport, especially football, is a platform that helps you do that very, very quickly. Our academy has kids both from inner city centers as well as our affluent side of society, and I think they get along brilliantly. In fact, it makes you very proud of how there are no real issues. These are all man-made issues that we dwell on. We are looking to set up a competition, a permanent calendar item for women, for the pro women's team. So that's the next thing that we're going to do. These tours are going to keep happening, and we're going to try to replicate this again in the months to come, maybe next year. In terms of our pro team is a professional team, and they are homegrown talent for us. So they're very near and dear to our hearts, and we'd like to see them win and move up in the Pakistan Premier League, and hopefully win that in the near future. So we are committed to that, and we are going to put investments behind it as much as possible so we can nurture as much talent as possible.